There are three types of roofing contractors. Number one, always growing. Every year over year, they grow 50, 60, 100% from previous year. Second type, always struggling. There's always issues, there's always problems with their business. And third type, just stalling. You know, you can meet them every year, they stay at the same size, they have the same teams. First type is right here, Fox Haven Group. It's the third company tour. Every time I come here, they double in size. First year we visited them a couple years ago, they were doing 4 or 5 million a year. Second time was about 10, today they passed 20. I'm gonna show you how their office have changed, what their team look like today, what stayed the same, and what's new with the company. Let's go for this awesome company tour. This looks the same. I know they added some space and we'll see it, but this looks the same. Last time I believe it was one person. What's your name? What do you do for the company?
Hi, I'm Angelina and I'm the front desk receptionist. I just help all the clients to make sure that the roofing procedure goes as well and they're content.
So you answer the phone calls and you schedule appointments?
Mm-hmm.
How many appointments do you schedule per day?
Typically around 10.
10 per day. How many sales reps do you have?
5 or 6, I believe.
5 or 6. Do they have to bribe you to get better appointments?
No, we're pretty good with that.
Tell me how you come up with your names, with branding, how important it is for you. And what does this mean?
I feel like I need to come up with a fake story of how I came up with both names, because people ask me about Fox Haven all the time. I have no good answer. I literally sat there, I remember it was Christmas break and I was watching your videos about branding and I was Andrew Thomas Contracting. I'm like, I have a terrible name. I don't even have roofing in the name. I got to switch it. So I just sat there with a notebook and wrote out name after name after name, and I got stuck on the Fox Haven logo. So then I got stuck on only names with Fox in it. Then I was like, well, I want to pick something that's not really a word, but is memorable still. So I just picked Haven, safe place. I felt like it sounded good. So like, I don't have a cool story for Fox Haven.
And the reason I brought it up because Igor, my video guy, asked me this morning, what does it mean? And I'm like, but those names,
which
that
one?
Means
Fox
nothing.
Haven?
Fox Haven
Means nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Because being Russian, we're trying to always translate, right?
Of course, right.
You know, Applebee's and all Chick-fil-A. Try to translate those names, but the best business names is the one who cannot be translated, cannot be explained. It's made-up words.
Yeah.
So, you know, Google, what Google means, or
yeah, like. I don't do it as much now, but I used to Google roofer near me every day, like 3 times a day, just to see. I'll still do it with local service ads, but when I'm scrolling through the Google listings and I'm looking at names, like I see our name and I'm like, yeah, it stands out. Like it's different than everybody else's name, so you notice.
And that's the main purpose of marketing.
Yeah.
Love your reps. I love your branding.
I feel like I'm way better at branding and all that now than when I did this. I was still only in my 2nd year when I did this. Like I didn't really have a mind for it. It turned out good. The colors were bright, but.
Yeah, I mean, you can always refresh it.
Right.
Hi, my name is Elena and I'm the head of permitting.
Permitting?
Yes.
How many permits does company pull daily now?
Daily, I'll probably say 3 to 4 that we submit daily.
You definitely grown. What helps you to stay organized? There's a lot of stamps, a lot of parts. Like I do recognize Job Nimbus. Like what's number one software do you use?
I'll probably say Job Nimbus is the main one, and then the status, it keeps us very organized, and then the calendar that we have as well.
The most expensive lesson you learned in roofing?
I mean, there's like the big mistakes, like the $75,000 flood in the house, but I think even more so, and this one applies to everybody, is not knowing your numbers in the beginning. Like it took me probably 4 years to actually start making money, but it shouldn't have been. Like there's no reason I shouldn't have been making good money in the end of my 2nd year and even my 3rd year the whole time. But I didn't really watch my numbers like that. So I was undercharging. My overhead was getting out of control because I'm just making investments in the business with my gut. Like a $5 million roofing company with 22% overhead is not correct. Like that's crazy. There's $5 million guys that have a 7% overhead, but I wasn't watching my numbers. So I feel like it took me longer to start making money than it should have because I just wasn't paying attention to the numbers, which is a mistake.
What have changed in 4 years from the first year to today?
The growth.
What's the biggest change?
The biggest change? The growth every year. The amount of people we add to the team. Yeah, the size of the company. Probably double it.
What's number one metric that you look at almost daily as a general manager? Is it leads? Is it revenue?
For my position, revenue. So I
Revenue?
look at revenue every single day, and I look at our numbers every single day.
What other KPIs helps you understand where revenue is going to come in?
The sales reps, our leads that are coming through, and our closing rate.
I think we were very fortunate to find Fox Haven, believe it or not. We had looked at a number of roofing companies, and their salesman I had prior experience with and moved over, and I trusted him. We're working with him for a couple of years. We're very, very, very pleased. I've been in business a long time. And everybody's nice to you when they're taking your money. Everybody's got your head going up and down and promising you this and promising you that. When you have a problem, that's when you find out who the good companies are and the fly-by-nights are. And this company, absolutely, 100%, their words are bond.
It's the hardest thing for the business owner to let people go. It's the biggest one for me. We always need someone to let people go because we hire people, we like them, we want to invest in them. We feel like failure when we have to fire a person.
I got over that. Like I let go some key people that were with me from the beginning, 2 of them. And like those are big ones because they were there since the beginning just for like culture
Like a
reasons
family.
and performance and like getting too comfortable and not meshing with the rest of the team. I had to let them go. Like it wasn't really my choice. It was almost like the rest of my team's choice. But like I had to make it for them. I just had to do it. I didn't have an option. So like after those 2, I'm like, you know, it has to be done. It is what it is. The business is bigger than any one person in it.
What do you do for the company, brother?
I am the production manager.
Production manager. How long have you been with the company?
About 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
How did you find this job?
So it's a long story, but not really. I used to do landscaping, and I was actually mowing his house, and he offered me a job.
Oh well. What's the hardest in this position? How is it different from mowing grass?
I mean, it's a lot different, a lot more responsibility for sure.
How many jobs do you manage weekly, you would say?
Weekly, I would say about 2 jobs a day, 6 days a week, so 12 jobs.
12 jobs, bigger jobs? Why do you like working here?
It's just a good environment, good people.
80% of roofing contractors going out of business within 2 years. 95% of contractors go out of business within 5 years. Now, ask yourself this question. What will happen to that 20-year warranty, 25-year warranty? I'm here reading warranty for Fox Haven Roofing in Florida, 20-year warranty. But what will happen to this warranty if they go out of business? See, roofing is very risky business. They're good guys, one of the best. That's why we recommend them. But if something happened to the owner, or if they make big mistake on a big commercial property, what will happen to all the smaller jobs? Directory.com is the only platform that backs the warranty of a contractor. It recommends. Better Business Bureau is not gonna do it for you. Better Business Bureau have thousands of jobs every single year that goes with undisputed results. Absolutely undisputed. You'll hire a contractor of BBB, and at the end of the day, when they file bankruptcy or make expensive mistakes and you have dispute with them, BBB will not step in and will not help you. Directory.com is the safest way to hire a contractor. They offer warranty on the warranty of everybody they recommend. We don't give better recommendations. Check out Directory.com, free app in all app stores. Check out for yourself.
The last thing I'm going to say, sales are down this month. We need stronger follow-up. We need to be following up 5 to 8 times for every customer. Our roofs are expensive. They're not going to buy on the first time. So we need stronger follow-up, all right? What the case it?
No, I'm up.
You've done a lot of skits on the videos. Whose ideas were those skits?
Back in the day, they were us. Me and my VP Matt, but now we have a she's an outside agency, but she works with us closely, but she kind of with me bounces stuff off of me and she kind of runs with it. I told her we like doing them, we got some good personalities, and then we kind of run with it, but she handles that now.
I wanted to see where you're at with your roof decision. You gonna buy it, or am I gonna have to come down there and kick your ass?
We are extremely reputable here at Fox Haven. Ugh. And I promise you we're gonna deliver and give you strong results.
Hey, how's it going? Buy the roof!
No one's gonna get the job done like us.
But hey, who do you think you're talking to? I took online karate classes during the pandemic, buddy.
But if you need a roofer,
I see famous mustache here.
The one and only.
The one and only.
What's going on?
Besides being famous, what do you do for the company?
I'm the sales manager. Still involved in a lot of the production stuff too, just helping the guys get through the job, stuff like that.
So sales manager must know closing rate.
Yeah.
What's your closing rate for the company?
As of last month, I was around 40%.
40%. So I've seen a lot of funny videos. Who's behind them?
Kind of a group effort, really. Some of them we have like a light script for, and then we make them up as we go. Some of them we just off the cuff make them, but everybody pitches in.
What makes this company different?
I think everybody likes working here. I think a lot of people hate their jobs, and I don't think anybody here hates their job, so that's nice. We have fun. Try to keep it fun every day.
People ask me all the time, they say, Tony, how much is it gonna be for a new transmission? And I say, my name's not Tony, it's Matt. But if you call me at Fox Haven Roofing, I can set you up with the best roofing system in all South Florida.
So great team. So you what, like triple since we first met?
We
Still
were
the
5, and looks like maybe we'll do 25, 5,
25.
5X.
So 5X in what, 4 years? Roughly?
Correct, yeah.
From 5 to 25 in 5 years. So you have a big team now. You let go some people, I see. What was your personal best and worst moment in the past 5 years? Still, everything still feels the same. You're just a little bit bigger, you keep adding.
Yeah, I think it has to feel the same, or we're gonna like lose where we came from, and everything's gonna go downhill if it
So
starts
keeping
to
that
not
root.
feel the same. Yeah. Best and worst moments. I don't know. I don't get overly excited about anything. Like big commercial jobs don't do anything for me.
Just
Big
consistency.
disasters don't really kill me. Sometimes you get stuck in a mode where like everything seems like it's kind of going to shit, and it's like bad after bad after bad, so like you're a little down. But like as far as moments, big sad or happy moments, just keep going. That's it. Just keep going.
This is one of the sickest gym. I like what you did, like all the color, painting. Who did that for you?
The guys that wrap our trucks.
Love it. This is so good.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm really the only one that uses it all the time. Kason was every day. He'll be back. He'll be back. But it's nice to have. Like we.
Question for you: do you write off? Do you probably have like $20,000-$30,000 worth of equipment here? Is that a business write-off?
100%. I have a category on my P&L called health and wellness, and I have this gym for my employees to use whenever they like. So it's clearly a business expense. Healthy employees is healthy business.
100%. Last time was 2,700 square feet. What it is now?
We went. I think it's like 13.5. We started with one little unit, took over that neighbor. Now we took over this neighbor.
Keep growing, keep growing.
But we built the offices like assholes. Like we had this little square in the beginning. We needed more people, so we built one more square. Then we needed a sales room. We bought one more square. Then we built this. Now we're doing like a legitimate sales room, mini kitchen with like, showroom.
At least you have good parking spot here.
Yeah. So like we'll have a big conference table here because
Nice.
we do our sales meetings in there. Samples all over displayed on the wall. TV, bring home water.
So you have a little stair up. Wow.
There's storage up there.
Nice.
We'll do a mini kitchen so people can probably eat lunch in here. Production office is going to be in there.
So you're stocking a lot of materials. It's funny how many roofers fight me on bulk ordering. They're like, it makes no sense, deliver your own stuff.
But that's, number one, they probably don't have supervisors for every job. So like if you're sending project managers from the shop to the job, they just pull a trailer behind them with all the material.
Exactly.
So it's easy. You save money and you're buying the same shit every day. So why would you not just save money?
And you're not worrying about them overbilling you because you have to go audit your books and stuff.
And then we don't returns. Like when you're buying from ABC, how do you have to return everything? Well,
and
now,
logistics and if you forgot something, it's extra trip.
Right.
It just adds up.
And there's liability with an ABC delivery. They could break a driveway. Anything could happen. You got to let the homeowner know. It's just like if you show up the day of the job with all your stuff, then you get out of there.
So what do you stock now? I see that you have vents.
Everything for the dry-in, everything for the first portion of the job. So when we tear off and dry in with underlayment, that's what we stock. Metal, tile, shingles, we still deliver from suppliers.
So what's your competition look like here in the past 5 years? So you grew from 5 to 25. Do you see more roofing companies, or you see older? Because you're taking market share from someone. It's either someone's going out of business, but it also looks like people coming in.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really pay attention too much. Honestly, like, I know a lot of guys, like, they know who they're competing with on every roof job. Like, I don't even know who we compete with on roof jobs. We just kind of stay in our lane and do our thing. We know who we are. I feel like there's young guys that pop up all the time. You hear certain guys going out of business. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know.
What's the biggest thing that had to change each time you double your business?
It's been different every time. So like the 5 to 10 plus, I sold like 90% of the revenue at 5 million. And then obviously to do 10, I had to remove myself from sales and learn how to train salespeople. At that stage, I wasn't that good of a marketer. We've always had like a good brand and a good reputation, and that's kind of carried us really till now still. But from 5 to 10, it was like training salespeople and really teaching my team how to be roof experts like I'm a roof expert. Like that was a big thing for sales for me is I was clearly a roof expert to everybody I met. So like when I bring salespeople on, I want to turn them into a roof expert. And I'd rather hire a guy with no roof experience and train them roofing from scratch than hire a guy with roofing experience, especially for sales. So just training salespeople was the big one. You're good, Caroline. Just go this way. 10 to 20 plus, it's all about like leadership and giving accountability to other people. You can't be the only one that's responsible for all the important things if you're going to go from 10 to 20. Like someone needs to care about gross profit, someone needs to care about closing percentage, someone needs to care about the quantity of leads coming in. Like other people need to care about the overhead percentage. You got to give that to other people because you can't pay attention to everything. I started to learn like anything that I was paying attention to, I would do it for a time when I felt like it was a problem, but I wouldn't do it consistently. But like your business needs to look at gross profit consistently.
You can't just put out fires all the time.
Yeah, not just because you feel like the gross profit's a problem or you feel like lead volume's a problem, so you're gonna focus on lead volume for a month and then who focuses on it after that. So like I needed to give the important pieces of my business to other people. And then like systems and process the whole time.
What's your best secret, do you think? What helped you, because 5 to 25, that's not normal. There's not a lot of companies. I mean, you see companies 20, 30 million, but not that fast.
Yeah. Honestly, not to be cocky, but just me, I'm crazy. I'm like an obsessive learner. I'm always involved. I'm always on to the next thing. I work hard. Like still, last week I worked 7 days a week. Like that, I still do that. Like,
I would agree with it. I feel like some people just grow to 5, 10 and they slow down, start going vacationing too much.
Yeah.
And taking off the brakes.
I don't get excited over like, oh, I hit a number. I'm excited. Like I still feel broke. I still feel the same as I always have.
What trends do you see coming to Florida in the next 3 years? What's changing right now?
More metal, for sure. Metal's exploding. I think the insurance discount for metal is inevitable. So I think shingles, you're going to start to see them go. Like Orlando market has a ton of shingle. I think metal's going to explode in Orlando. Private equity is interesting. I mean, that activity is going to continue to grow, but I think there's always room for like the little guys. Like even like a smaller guy has an advantage over me. Like you're the owner of the company, you're in front of the homeowner face to face. I can't offer that. So like I don't think private equity should scare people, but it does make marketing more expensive. It makes leads more expensive. So we'll see what happens with that.
Do you have any goals for the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
The next jump's to 40.
40? You feel like you can
I don't do
from here?
I don't do 5 years. I don't do 5 years. I do like no more than 3. Honestly, I'm like 1 year at a time. Cause like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna wanna do something else. Like you never know what's gonna happen. But the next jump is 40. So like we'll get to 40.
So you think from this location you can hit 40 with
we have a satellite office in Palm Beach Gardens, like an hour south. Mm-hmm. So we're starting to build up the south market a little bit. Like this year is actually the first year we've done more in our south end of our market than our north. Mm-hmm. Better clientele for us, higher closing percentage, higher average ticket. So like we're really attacking the south with our marketing, with everything. And then we have an address down there. So I think we can just stretch.
I absolutely love company tours. Comment below if you enjoy this type of content. The more comments and engagement we have on videos, the more of those videos we're gonna make. So if you're enjoying this kind of content, these kind of stories, engage more, comment below what you think about AMD Keys and Fox Haven Roofing. If you're inspired by their story, their growth, compliment them. You know, say something nice. Maybe say something that impressed you the most. Business owners and myself read all the comments, I promise you. I'll see you in the next video, but please like, subscribe, engage if you like this kind of videos.